Welcome, everybody. We are arriving in Lào Cai. Took a train last night from Hanoi. It arrives in Lào Cai at about 6 a.m. And we are on our way to Sapa Valley. Driving through Lào Cai town. It's March and it's quite foggy. Approximately 1 hour since we left Lào Cai railway station, we arrived in Sapa town. We have to go through the town to get to the highway that will take us to the Sunday market. It's one of the largest markets in Southeast Asia. There's a separate video of that tour. Please do watch that. We pass through some little towns and villages on the way to Bakha. Here's a glimpse of Bakha Market. Beautiful ladies dressed in traditional dresses. A very, very busy market. And we leave here at about 2 o'clock when the market starts winding down. And on the way back to Sapa town, we will stop at a couple of places. This is the border of Sapa, Vietnam and China. You can actually walk across a bridge to get over to China. Of course, you need your passport and a visa. You can stop at some vendors with fresh fruit. Here we are back in Sapa town. No shortage of street food. Lovely street food. That's a pizza. Glimpses of Sapa Valley. Hope you'll join us again. Thank you very much for tuning in. Till we meet again, please take care of yourself and subscribe. Thank you. Bye-bye.